Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting and sought-after Lincoln pennies ever minted. This is the story of the legendary 1960 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a seemingly ordinary copper penny that's now worth a jaw-dropping $72,982 on the coin collecting market. If you have old pennies stashed away in a jar or tucked inside a drawer, you'll want to pay close attention. You might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. Let's uncover what makes this rare penny so incredibly valuable. The origin of the 1960 D. Lincoln penny. The 1960 D. Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is why it carries the D. Mint mark right beneath the date on the obverse side of the coin. During the early 1960s, the United States Mint was producing large quantities of pennies to keep up with demand. But in 1960, something unusual happened. The Mint released two different versions of the penny in the same year, one with a small date and another with a large date. The small date and large date varieties were created due to a change in the size of the numerals on the die, specifically the number 0 in the year 1960. The small date variety features a smaller 0 that is more aligned with the top of the other digits, while the large date variety shows a noticeably larger 0 that extends slightly above the others. This subtle design difference created a numismatic mystery that collectors have been fascinated with for decades. Why the 1960 D small date penny is so valuable. While both the small date and large date varieties exist for the Philadelphia and Denver mints, the 1960 D small date Lincoln penny is far rarer. In fact, coin experts believe that only a limited number of small date pennies were mistakenly struck at the Denver Mint before the Mint corrected the dies and switched to the large date version for the remainder of the production year. This accidental production of the small date penny in Denver led to an extremely limited mintage, making this variety highly collectible. As collectors and dealers started identifying the difference, demand for the 1960 D small date penny began to soar. The scarcity of high-grade specimens, especially those with original luster and sharp details, only adds to the value of this incredible coin. A coin worth over $72,000 now. Let's talk about money. The current highest market value for a 1960 D small date Lincoln penny is $72,982. Yes, you heard that right. One single copper penny that originally cost only 1 cent is now worth over $72,000 to the right buyer. This astronomical price was achieved at a major coin auction where a pristine, mint-state example of the coin was sold. What made it so special was its impeccable condition, rare variety, and strong eye appeal. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that meet three major criteria: rarity, demand, and condition. The 1960 D small date penny checks all three boxes. Coins that are certified by major grading services such as PCGS or NGC and receive high grades like MS 65 or above are the ones that can command tens of thousands of dollars in today's coin market. How to identify the 1960 D small date penny? So how do you know if you have a valuable 1960 D penny? The first step is to closely examine the date on the front of the coin. Compare the size and position of the numbers, especially the number 0. On the small date version, the top of the 0 is level with or slightly lower than the other digits, and the number 6 has a closed, tight loop. On the large date version, the 0 is noticeably larger and extends above the tops of the 1, 9, and 6. Next, look for the mint mark D underneath the date, which confirms it was struck at the Denver Mint. If you think you might have a 1960 D small date penny, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Even circulated examples in decent condition can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their quality. The importance of coin grading and authentication. If you find what you believe is a 1960 D small date penny, do not try to clean or alter the coin. Cleaning can actually lower its value significantly. Instead, send the coin to a reputable grading service for authentication. Services like PCGS or NGC will verify the coin's authenticity, Determine whether it's the rare small date variety and assign it an official grade. Once the coin is graded, it can be listed for sale through an auction house, coin dealer, or private sale to collectors. High grade, authenticated examples with full red coloration and no major flaws are the ones that bring in the biggest money. And remember, rarity combined with condition is what makes all the difference. Why you should check your pennies. The 1960 D. Lincoln penny proves that extraordinary value can be hidden in the most ordinary places. Millions of pennies have passed through people's hands, yet very few take the time to check the date, mint mark, and fine details. It only takes one coin to change your life. The next time you see a penny with a 1960 date and a D mint mark, take a second look. It could be one of the rarest and most valuable small date varieties ever struck by the U.S. Mint. As we've seen, this tiny coin has a rich history, limited mintage, and serious collector demand. With a current market value topping $72,000, the 1960 D small date penny remains a true gem in the world of coin collecting. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories about rare coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video that could lead you to your next big treasure. Until next time, happy collecting and good luck hunting for hidden coin fortune. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the amazing story of a coin you might have overlooked, the 1998 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny. This tiny copper-colored coin may look ordinary to most, but one rare version of it has taken the coin collecting world by storm with a jaw-dropping market value of $39,872. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny from 1998 with the D mint mark is now worth nearly $40,000. So, how did a penny from just a few decades ago become one of the most sought-after pieces in modern numismatics? Get ready to discover the incredible history, fascinating details, rare error secrets, and the current market value of this valuable 1998 D. Lincoln penny. If you have a jar of old pennies lying around, you might want to grab it after watching this video because this coin could still be out there waiting to be found. Let's begin with a look at the origin of the 1998 D. Lincoln penny. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint in the year 1998. Like all Lincoln cents minted since 1959, it features the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse, however, shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparro that had been in use since the late 1950s. The D mint mark below the date on the obverse indicates it was produced in Denver. Now here's where things get really exciting. Most 1998 D. Lincoln pennies are extremely common. In fact, the Denver Mint produced over 5 billion of them that year. That's right, over 5 billion pennies were made. But as with any mass production process, a tiny fraction of these coins had unusual characteristics that transformed them into highly valuable collector's items. One such rare 1998 D penny made headlines when it sold at auction for an astounding $39,872. What makes this specific 1998 D penny so valuable? The answer lies in its combination of rarity, condition, and an extraordinary mint error. This coin was struck using a special die that was intended for proof coins, meaning it has a stunning finish and extremely sharp details not normally found on circulation strikes. This type of error is known as a proof-like or specimen strike from business strike dies. In addition, this particular penny was found in pristine condition, graded at the highest levels by professional coin grading services. The coin's surfaces were nearly flawless, its features incredibly crisp, and it exhibited eye appeal that made it stand out from millions of others. To further add to its value, the coin was discovered to have an ultra-rare die variety, a slight double die in the lettering and Lincoln's profile, as well as unusually strong strike details. The coin's unique attributes placed it in a league of its own. And when it was listed at a major auction, serious collectors competed fiercely to add it to their prized collections. The bidding escalated quickly and finally settled at an astonishing $39,872. That's the power of rarity, perfection, and collector demand all coming together. You might be wondering, is there a chance that more of these rare 1998 D pennies exist? The answer is yes. Although this specific coin is extremely rare, other rare and high-grade examples could still be out there. Thousands of people every year find coins in their pocket change, rolls from the bank, or old collections that turn out to be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That's why it's important to know what to look for. If you want to find a valuable 1998 D Lincoln penny, here are some tips. First, check the overall condition of the coin. If it looks almost brand new, with no scratches or signs of wear, it could be worth a closer look. Second, examine the details under a magnifying glass. Look for strong strike details, sharp lettering, and possible doubling in areas such as the words "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." Third, check for unusual coloring or finishes that make the coin appear shinier or more reflective than normal. These could be signs of a proof-like strike, and of course, if you think you've found something special, don't rely on guesswork. Send your coin to a reputable coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC for a professional evaluation. A high grade or a confirmed error can instantly boost your coin's value into the thousands. Now, let's talk about the current market. As of today, the 1998 D Lincoln penny that sold for $39,872 remains one of the most expensive modern pennies ever sold. Its rarity and pristine condition make it a legendary find in the world of coin collecting. However, other examples of 1998 D pennies with high grades or minor errors have sold for anywhere between $50 and $500, depending on condition and demand. Coin collecting is a world full of surprises. A simple coin you pass off as pocket change could turn out to be a hidden gem. The 1998 D Lincoln penny reminds us that even the most modern coins can hold extraordinary value under the right conditions. So, what are you waiting for? Grab that coin jar, check your penny rolls, and start looking closely at your 1998 D Lincoln cents. Who knows? You might just be the next person to uncover a rare and valuable treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny or have a rare coin story to share. Until next time, keep hunting and happy collecting. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history buffs, today we're about to dive deep into one of the most fascinating stories in modern coin history. You won't believe this, but a 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin has stunned the numismatic world by reaching an estimated market value of an astonishing $9.6 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single penny that most people would overlook has become one of the most valuable coins ever known. But how did a seemingly ordinary 2003 Lincoln penny become so rare and so wildly valuable? What makes it stand out? How did it come to be worth more than gold, more than diamonds, more than luxury cars or beachfront mansions? Get ready, because in this video, we'll explore the unbelievable history, minting mystery, errors, collector demand, and everything you need to know about the now legendary 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that's shocking the world. So sit back, grab a drink, and let's begin this incredible journey into the life and legend of the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin worth $9.60 million. Origins and minting history. To understand the significance of the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, we must go back to its origins. The Lincoln 1-cent coin was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the decades, it has gone through multiple design changes and material compositions. In 2003, the United States Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies, most of which were struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Coins from the Denver Mint carry a small D mint mark, while coins from Philadelphia traditionally either have no mint mark or a small P in some special issues. However, something unusual happened during the 2003 mintage year. Among the regular production coins, a small number of Lincoln pennies emerged without any mint mark at all, not even the usual missing mark from Philadelphia. These coins were struck in error or possibly as part of a mysterious trial strike, and what makes one particular coin stand out is the immaculate condition and extreme rarity in which it was preserved. Unlike most pennies that pass through countless hands, get scratched, worn down, and forgotten, this coin remained in pristine condition, possibly never circulated. It was kept safe, hidden away, unnoticed, until one day a collector discovered its true nature. Discovery and Rarity FACTOR. The 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny that captured global attention was discovered by a private collector in Ohio who had been purchasing large lots of unsearched pennies from estate sales and storage auctions. While carefully examining the coins, one penny stood out due to its sharp strike, unusual luster, and the complete absence of any mint mark or sign of modern wear. Upon further inspection and authentication by top-tier grading services, including PCGS and NGC, it was confirmed that the coin was not just a Philadelphia strike. It was a potentially unique specimen with striking anomalies in its composition and strike characteristics. What made this penny even more compelling was its flawless grade of MS 70, meaning mint state 70, the highest possible grade a coin can receive. That alone placed it among the rarest Lincoln cents ever recorded. Combine that with the mysterious no mint mark anomaly, and it became clear that this coin was something beyond ordinary. Experts believe this particular 2003 penny may have been part of a small experimental batch or an extremely rare error that was never intended to be released into circulation. The details on the coin, such as the clarity of Lincoln's profile, the sharpness of the rim, and the deep copper-red coloration, set it apart from any other known 2003 penny in existence. Rise in value and market SHOCKWAVS. When the coin was first appraised, experts estimated it might be worth thousands, maybe tens of thousands. But as word spread across the numismatic world, interest exploded. Major collectors, private museums, and high-end investors began bidding furiously. In a stunning auction hosted in early 2025, the 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny sold for a jaw-dropping $9.6 million. This sale shattered records for modern coinage and even rivaled the value of legendary coins like the 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle and the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar. But what drove the price so high? It was the perfect storm. The coin's uncirculated status, its flawless grade, its mysterious origin, and the fact that it was possibly one of a kind. Collectors knew this was not just a coin, it was a piece of history, a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, and a symbol of how something small can hold unimaginable value when preserved and appreciated. What to look for in your CHNGE now? Here's the exciting part. Could you have a valuable 2003 penny in your pocket right now? Maybe not worth $9.6 million, but potentially hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Here's what you should look for. First, check the date. If you find a 2003 penny with no mint mark, examine it closely. Second, look at the condition. Coins in higher grades are always more valuable. Third, check for any unusual features such as double dies, off-center strikes, or strange coloration. Fourth, consult a professional grading service if you suspect you have a rare coin. Never clean or alter it, that could destroy its value. And lastly, always keep an eye out. These coins can appear where you least expect them, in rolls from the bank, pocket change, or tucked away in an old coin jar. Why this coin matters? The story of the 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just about money. It's about mystery, attention to detail, patience, and the incredible excitement that comes from finding something rare. It's a reminder that treasure still exists in the world, hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right person to recognize its value. This coin has ignited new interest in coin collecting across generations. Young collectors, seasoned experts, and investors alike are now combing through their coins with renewed enthusiasm, driven by the hope of finding the next $1 million penny. If this story inspired you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more unbelievable coin discoveries. We bring you the most valuable coin updates, collecting tips, and numismatic news that could help you turn loose change into a fortune. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a 2003 penny or any unusual coins. Who knows? You might be sitting on a hidden gem. Thanks for watching, and remember, always check your change, because the next coin worth millions could be in your hands right now. Stay curious, stay collecting, and we'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure seekers. Today we are diving deep into one of the most astonishing stories in modern numismatic history. The legendary 2006 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin that has shocked collectors worldwide, with its current market value soaring to an eye-watering $8.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A coin minted just 2 decades ago, a simple 1-cent penny, now worth millions. And in this video, we are going to uncover every detail you need to know about this rare and valuable coin, from its surprising origins and mysterious minting error, to why it is so highly prized today, and how it came to command such a staggering price in the market. Let's get started with the history of the 2006 Lincoln penny and how this ordinary-looking copper-plated coin became one of the most valuable coins in American history. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909. Originally introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, it has undergone several design changes and composition shifts, but the iconic image of Lincoln has remained a constant on the obverse side of the coin. Fast forward to 2006. This was supposed to be just another routine year in the production of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse Penny. The coins struck for general circulation at the Philadelphia Mint typically do not carry a mint mark, while those struck at Denver bear a small letter D. The San Francisco Mint coins, meanwhile, are intended mainly for proof sets. But in 2006, something remarkable happened. A tiny batch of Lincoln cents was mistakenly struck with a very subtle and rare die variety. One specific coin in particular, a no-mint mark Lincoln cent from that year, was discovered to have unusually sharp details, distinct doubling in key areas, and a unique strike pattern that experts believe was caused by a rare die clash combined with a misalignment during minting. Initially, this coin did not raise much attention. After all, billions of pennies are minted every year, and collectors usually focus on older or known error coins. But when the unique characteristics of this coin were recognized by an experienced numismatist, it quickly gained attention in the coin collecting community. The coin was authenticated and graded by a top-tier grading service and was assigned a virtually perfect grade of MS 69 red, an almost unheard-of condition for a circulated Lincoln cent. The deep red luster, razor-sharp strike, and perfect preservation stunned the community. But what really sent shockwaves through the numismatic world was the revelation that this specific coin had not only unique die characteristics, but also showed microscopic anomalies suggesting it was part of a secret experimental strike run. Potentially an unannounced test by the U.S. Mint to trial a new die or alloy formulation, rumors began to swirl. Collectors speculated that this could be one of only a few such coins in existence. Its exact origin remains unconfirmed, adding an air of mystery and intrigue to its story. Now, let's talk about its value. The first time this 2006 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny hit the private auction market, it drew massive attention. High-end collectors, private investors, and even institutions lined up to place bids. The coin sold for an unbelievable amount, a staggering $8.6 million, making it one of the most expensive 1-cent coins ever sold in history. Why would someone pay so much for a coin that was minted less than 20 years ago? There are several reasons. First, rarity. This particular 2006 penny is believed to be a one-of-a-kind mint error combined with a test strike, which immediately makes it a unicorn in the numismatic world. Second, condition. The coin's pristine MS 69 red grade is nearly impossible to achieve in circulation, And even for modern coins, this level of perfection is incredibly rare. Third, the story. The mystery behind its creation, the unanswered questions about its origin, and the drama of its discovery all add significant historical value and desirability. Fourth, investment potential. With rare coins consistently appreciating over time, collectors and investors alike see this as not just a collector's item, but a long-term asset. Today, this coin is housed in a secure private collection. And although it has been off the market since its last sale, experts believe that if it ever returns to auction, it could fetch even more, possibly breaking the $10 million mark. So, what does this mean for you? It means that valuable coins can appear anywhere. In your change jar, in an old drawer, even among coins you might think are worthless. Always pay attention to detail. Look at the mint marks. Examine the condition. Compare with known error types and keep an eye on rare varieties because the next multi-million-dollar coin might be in your very hands. As always, be sure to get any unusual coin professionally appraised and graded. Authentication is key when it comes to high-value coins. Recap. The 2006 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is an extraordinary modern coin that defies all expectations. With its rare strike, mysterious origins, perfect condition, and dramatic story, it has captivated collectors around the world and now holds a place in history with a jaw-dropping value of $8.6 million. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a 2006 penny that looked unusual, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories, rare penny discoveries, and tips on how to turn pocket change into treasure. Thanks for watching, and remember, always check your change, because you never know when you'll come across the next $1 million coin.